morning, Brevard. I am here with Wendi Adair. Wendi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
I'm glad to be here. Wendi is the chapter director for Augustine Literacy Project here in Brevard. And one interesting fact is Wendi actually founded the local chapter.
Yes.
So tell everybody, what is Augustine?
Absolutely. Augustine Literacy Project provides free trained literacy tutors to students in Transylvania County who are both low income, meaning they qualify for free or reduced cost lunch, and they're struggling with reading, meaning they're at least 1 year behind in their reading. And what really sets Augustine apart is that we provide our volunteers a 70-hour training to be able to know how to tutor these students and to meet them where they're at and provide the training they need to really make a difference in these students' lives and helping them learn how to read.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And it's very exciting for families who have children who are struggling with reading to know that they can get the help that they need even though they may not be able to afford a tutor. Tutors are very expensive.
Absolutely. This method has been used for, since the 20s. It's been researched and it's proven to work with students that are struggling to read, but it only works if the students have access to tutors.
Right.
And professionally trained tutors, like the training our tutors go through, costs anywhere between $45 and $65 a session.
Wow.
And those tutors require students to meet them at least twice a week. So you're quickly getting into the thousands of dollars.
Wow.
So low-income children most likely do not ever have access to this, except for now through
That's
Augustine.
awesome.
They're able to do this. Yes.
So tell us how long you have done the Augustine Literacy Project here in Brevard.
So our chapter started 6 years ago.
Okay.
We started as an outreach mission of Brevard Community Church, but as of about a year and a half ago, we're now our own independent nonprofit. So we're 501c3.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So people can make contributions
Yes.
to
Tax
you?
deductible. Tax
That's
deduction.
wonderful.
Anytime. Yes.
Yeah. Speaking of which, it takes a lot of money to run this and to
Yes.
train all your tutors and to do what you do. So I know you've got an exciting new thing coming up to raise some funds for the project. So tell us what that's about.
Yes, we have a big event coming up, fundraising event. It's called The Bee.
The Bee.
It is going to be an adult spelling bee and costume contest.
Costume.
It is going to take place on March 30th at the DFR room. We have 16 teams participating. We have lots of great, we have some of the schools represented. We have the city council is going to be a team. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And it starts at 5 o'clock. We have a great silent auction starting at 5.
Good.
And then the bee itself starts at 6.
I'm looking forward to the Bee just to see how good the people we have in our community can spell.
Absolutely. It'll be interesting. And they get some cheats too. So they get to buy cheats. So
Okay,
it'll be
that
fun.
makes it
a
a
little less
easier.
pressure for
Yeah,
them.
yeah. Well, that's exciting. Wendy, tell me, what gave you an interest in this initially?
Yes, both of my children, I have 2 children, they're now 23 and 18, are dyslexic. And before I knew they were dyslexic, we decided to homeschool them. And through that process, we discovered with our oldest, of course, that she was struggling with reading. And I needed to find a way to be able to teach her. And so through a lot of mistakes and investigations, I found this method called the Orton-Gillingham method.
Right.
And I took the training and became, a professional Orton-Gillingham tutor. And it was the first time I really saw a big difference in her life and in her reading and her spelling abilities. And it was life-changing. And I really don't believe that my 2 children would be as successful as they are today if they wouldn't have had this. And I just really believe that that's what we're put here to do, is to take what we're really good at and then help other people who can't do that for themselves.
Exactly.
So that's what we do.
And Scott and I have known you and your Scott
Yes.
for years, and we really appreciate your passion for this program, and later we'll interview you on something else that they do that helps children in our community with learning as well. So it's exciting, but we really appreciate your passion for the children that couldn't normally get the tutoring that they need. So
Thank you. Yes,
thank you.
we love it.
Yeah. So what if someone wanted to help with the literacy program? What would they need to do?
Well, we are always looking for tutors. That is our biggest need right now, really, is more tutors to put in the community to serve more students. There's approximately 800 elementary students in Transylvania that would qualify for an Augustine tutor. We currently have 21 tutors, and we're
Okay.
serving about 45 students. So these tutors, once they complete that training, they're placed in a local school, so they tutor twice a week at a local school with that student. If you're interested, you can go to our website. It is augustineproject-brevard.org, and you can find out information there.
Great, great. I'm hoping there's some people out there that are dying to help and tutor and learn a new method for tutoring.
I hope so too.
Yeah.
It's life-changing. Our motto is tutor one child and change 2 lives, because it really does that. It's a powerful thing to be able to teach someone how to read.
That gave me goosebumps. Thank you, Wendi.
You're welcome.
Thank you for joining us today, and
Thank
we
you.
look forward to seeing you at the B.
Yes.
We are not going to
Be there.
we are not going to be competing, but we will be there to cheer everyone else on. So we thank you for your time today.
Thank you.
Thank you.